Picture meeting someone who can solve complex mathematical equations in their head but can't understand sarcasm, or encountering a person who struggles to read but can fix any mechanical problem just by looking at it. Intelligence isn't a single number or simple ranking, it's a complex web of different abilities that make each human mind unique. Today we're exploring every level and type of intelligence, from profound intellectual disabilities to genius-level abilities that reshape our world. Profound intellectual disability, IQ. Below, 25. Profound intellectual disability represents the most significant cognitive limitations, affecting less than 1% of the population. Individuals at this level require constant supervision and assistance with all daily activities, including eating, dressing, and basic communication. Most people with profound intellectual disability have accompanying physical conditions such as cerebral palsy, seizure disorders, or sensory impairments. Their cognitive development typically remains at the level of an infant or very young toddler throughout their lives. Communication is severely limited, often restricted to basic sounds, gestures, or simple responses to their immediate environment. However, many individuals at this level can still form emotional bonds with caregivers and express preferences through body language or behavioral responses. Despite these significant limitations, people with profound intellectual disability can experience joy, comfort, and connection. Quality of life depends heavily on receiving appropriate medical care, therapeutic services, and compassionate support from trained caregivers who understand their unique needs and abilities. Severe intellectual disability, IQ 25 to 40. Severe intellectual disability affects approximately 4% of people with intellectual disabilities. These individuals can learn basic self-care skills with extensive training and support, though they require lifelong supervision and assistance with complex tasks. Language development is significantly delayed and limited. Most people at this level can learn to use simple words and phrases for basic communication, though complex conversation remains beyond their abilities. They may understand more than they can express verbally. With proper training and support, individuals with severe intellectual disability can participate in simple work activities, basic household tasks, and structured recreational activities. They often thrive in predictable routines and familiar environments. Many people at this level form meaningful relationships with family members and caregivers. They can express emotions, show affection, and participate in family and community activities when appropriate accommodations are provided. Moderate intellectual disability, IQ 40 to 55. Moderate intellectual disability affects about 10% of people with intellectual disabilities. These individuals can achieve significant independence in daily living skills and may work in supported employment settings with appropriate training and ongoing assistance. Academic skills typically develop to approximately 2nd to 4th grade levels. Most people at this level can learn basic reading, writing, and arithmetic sufficient for practical daily tasks such as reading signs, writing their names, and handling simple money transactions. Social skills development allows for meaningful friendships and relationships, though understanding of complex social situations may be limited. Many individuals at this level marry, maintain households with support, and participate actively in their communities. Employment opportunities often include food service, cleaning, assembly work, or other tasks that can be learned through repetition and clear instruction. With proper job coaching and workplace support, many people with moderate intellectual disability become valued employees. Mild intellectual disability, IQ 55 to 70. Mild intellectual disability affects approximately 85% of people with intellectual disabilities. These individuals often live independently as adults, maintain employment, and form families, though they may need occasional support with complex decisions or challenging situations. Academic achievement typically reaches 6th to 8th grade levels, allowing for practical literacy and numeracy skills. Most people at this level can read newspapers, write letters, manage personal finances with some assistance, and navigate public transportation independently. During childhood, mild intellectual disability may not be immediately apparent. Many children are first identified when they struggle with academic demands in school, particularly abstract concepts in mathematics, reading comprehension, or complex problem-solving tasks. Employment opportunities are diverse and may include retail work, office assistance, childcare, maintenance, or skilled trades. Many individuals with mild intellectual disability live completely independent lives, drive cars, own homes, and raise families successfully. Borderline intellectual functioning, IQ 70 to 85. Borderline intellectual functioning represents the gray area between intellectual disability and average intelligence. People in this range often struggle with academic and workplace demands but don't qualify for disability services, creating unique challenges for support and accommodation. Academic performance is typically below average but not severely impaired. These individuals may graduate from high school with additional support, though college-level work often proves challenging without significant accommodations and assistance. Social and practical skills are generally adequate for independent living. living, though complex financial planning, legal matters, or bureaucratic processes may require assistance. Many people in this range live independently and maintain steady employment in structured environments. The challenge for individuals with borderline intellectual functioning is that their struggles are often attributed to laziness or lack of effort rather than genuine cognitive limitations. This can lead to frustration, low self-esteem, and missed opportunities for appropriate support. Average intelligence. IQ 85 to 115. Average intelligence encompasses about 68% of the population and represents the broad range of typical cognitive functioning. People in this range successfully navigate most academic, professional, and social challenges with varying degrees of effort and support. Academic achievement varies widely within this range, influenced by factors such as motivation, educational opportunities, socioeconomic status, and personal interests. Most people with average intelligence complete high school, and many pursue higher education or vocational training. Professional success depends more on personality traits, work ethic, and specific skills than raw intelligence. Many highly successful business leaders, skilled craftspeople, and community leaders fall within the average intelligence range, demonstrating that achievement requires more than cognitive ability alone. Social and emotional intelligence often matter more than analytical intelligence for life satisfaction and relationship success. People with average intelligence who develop strong interpersonal skills, emotional regulation, and practical wisdom often lead more fulfilling lives than those with higher IQs but poor social abilities. Above average intelligence. IQ 115 to 130. Above average intelligence characterizes approximately 14% of the population. These individuals typically excel in academic settings, demonstrate strong problem-solving abilities, and often pursue professional careers requiring analytical thinking and complex decision-making. Academic achievement is generally strong across multiple subjects, though individual strengths and interests create variation in performance. Most people in this range complete college education, and many pursue graduate degrees in their areas of interest. Professional opportunities often include engineering, healthcare, education, law, business management, and scientific research. The combination of strong analytical abilities and good social skills often leads to leadership roles and career advancement. However, above-average intelligence doesn't guarantee success or happiness. Personal factors such as emotional stability, motivation, creativity, and interpersonal skills significantly influence life outcomes. Some highly intelligent individuals struggle with perfectionism, social anxiety, or difficulty relating to others. Superior intelligence. IQ 130 to 145. Superior intelligence affects approximately 2% of the population and often becomes apparent during childhood through exceptional academic performance, advanced reasoning abilities, and intense curiosity about complex topics. Academic achievement is typically outstanding, with many individuals showing particular strengths in mathematics, science, language arts, or other specific domains. Most people in this range complete advanced degrees and pursue intellectually demanding careers. Career paths often include research science, university teaching, advanced engineering, medicine, law, or other professions requiring sophisticated analytical thinking. Many innovations and scientific breakthroughs come from individuals in this intelligence range. Social challenges may emerge when superior intelligence creates difficulty relating to peers or when high expectations lead to perfectionism and anxiety. Some highly intelligent individuals struggle with imposter syndrome, social isolation, or difficulty finding intellectual equals for friendship and partnership. Gifted intelligence. IQ 145 to 160. Gifted intelligence characterizes less than 1% of the population and often creates both exceptional opportunities and unique challenges. These individuals frequently demonstrate remarkable abilities in specific areas while sometimes struggling with social or emotional development. Academic performance is typically exceptional, though some gifted individuals underachieve due to boredom, lack of appropriate challenge, or social pressures to conform. Many require specialized educational programs designed for their accelerated learning pace and complex thinking abilities. Career achievements often include groundbreaking research, artistic creation, technological innovation, or leadership in complex organizations. Many Nobel Prize winners, renowned artists, and transformative leaders fall within this intelligence range. However, gifted intelligence can create social isolation, existential anxiety, and difficulty finding peers who share similar interests and thinking patterns. Some gifted individuals struggle with depression, perfectionism, or feeling like outsiders in typical social situations. Highly gifted intelligence. IQ 160 to 180. Highly gifted intelligence affects fewer than than 1 in 10,000 people and often becomes apparent very early in childhood through exceptional verbal abilities, advanced reasoning, and intense focus on complex interests. These individuals frequently teach themselves to read before age 4, demonstrate advanced mathematical thinking, and show remarkable memory and pattern recognition abilities. Traditional educational settings often fail to provide appropriate challenge and stimulation. Professional achievements may include revolutionary scientific discoveries, transformative artistic works, or innovative solutions to complex societal problems. However, the rarity of this level of intelligence can create profound social isolation and difficulty finding intellectual peers. Many highly gifted individuals struggle with existential questions, intense sensitivity to injustice or suffering, and difficulty tolerating inefficiency or illogical thinking in others. Some develop social anxiety or withdraw from interpersonal relationships due to feeling fundamentally different from most people. Exceptionally gifted intelligence, IQ 180 to 200. Exceptionally gifted intelligence is extraordinarily rare, affecting perhaps 1 in a million people. These individuals often demonstrate abilities that seem almost superhuman to typical observers, such as solving complex mathematical problems without formal training or creating sophisticated artistic works as children. Academic development is typically so accelerated that traditional educational approaches become completely inadequate. Many exceptionally gifted individuals require radical acceleration, specialized tutoring, or alternative educational approaches to remain intellectually engaged. Career paths are often unconventional, as traditional professional structures may not accommodate their unique thinking patterns and extraordinary abilities. Some become renowned researchers, artists, or innovators, while others struggle to find appropriate outlets for their talents. The social and emotional challenges can be overwhelming. Finding peers, romantic partners, or even professional colleagues who can relate to their thinking and interests becomes extremely difficult. Some individuals at this level struggle with depression, anxiety, or feeling like aliens among humans. Profoundly gifted intelligence, IQ, above 200. Profoundly gifted intelligence represents the absolute peak of human cognitive ability, affecting fewer than 1 in 10 million people. These individuals possess intellectual capabilities that border on incomprehensible to most observers. Historical examples may include figures like Leonardo da Vinci, who demonstrated extraordinary abilities across multiple domains, or contemporary individuals like Christopher Hirata, who began taking graduate-level physics courses at age 12 and earned a PhD from Princeton at 19. The challenges faced by profoundly gifted individuals are unique and often tragic. Their thinking patterns may be so different from typical human cognition that communication becomes difficult even with other highly intelligent people. Some struggle with basic social functioning despite their extraordinary intellectual gifts. Many profoundly gifted individuals contribute remarkable innovations to human knowledge, but others become isolated, misunderstood, or unable to translate their exceptional abilities into practical achievements. The disconnect between their cognitive abilities and the limitations of human society can create profound existential suffering. Multiple intelligences. Beyond IQ, traditional IQ. Testing measures only certain types of cognitive abilities, primarily logical, mathematical, and linguistic intelligence. However, human intelligence manifests in numerous forms that standardized tests cannot capture. Musical intelligence allows individuals to understand, create, and interpret complex musical patterns. Some people with average IQs demonstrate extraordinary musical abilities, composing symphonies or mastering multiple instruments with seemingly effortless skill. Spatial intelligence enables exceptional ability to visualize, manipulate, and navigate three-dimensional space. Architects, engineers, pilots, and artists often possess superior spatial intelligence that may not correlate with traditional IQ scores. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence manifests through exceptional physical coordination, athletic ability, or skill in activities requiring precise motor control. Professional athletes, dancers, and surgeons often demonstrate this form of intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence involves understanding and effectively interacting with other people. Some individuals with average analytical intelligence possess extraordinary social skills, emotional perception, and leadership abilities that enable remarkable success in human-centered professions. Interpersonal intelligence encompasses self-awareness, emotional regulation, and understanding of one's own mental processes. This form of intelligence often correlates with mental health, life satisfaction, and the ability to make wise personal decisions. The complexity of human intelligence. Intelligence exists as a complex constellation of abilities rather than a single measurable trait. Environmental factors, educational opportunities, cultural background, motivation, and personal experiences significantly influence intellectual development and achievement. Some individuals demonstrate remarkable abilities in specific domains while struggling in others. Savant syndrome represents an extreme example where people with developmental disabilities display extraordinary skills in areas such as mathematics, music, art, or memory. Emotional intelligence, creativity, wisdom, and practical problem-solving abilities often matter more for life success than traditional analytical intelligence. Many highly successful individuals combine moderate analytical abilities with exceptional emotional skills, creativity, or persistence. Understanding the full spectrum of human intelligence helps us appreciate the unique gifts that each person possesses while recognizing that intelligence takes many forms. Whether someone excels in mathematics, music, interpersonal relationships, or practical problem solving, every type of intelligence contributes valuable perspectives to human society. The goal isn't to rank human worth based on intelligence levels, but to understand and nurture the diverse cognitive gifts that make each individual unique and valuable.